hit the record button, and it is time for Duviri. Alright, how do I start Duviri? I guess I can just...
Honestly, we have no idea why.
The spiral.
But you automatically get outside when going from
Let's
a
do it.
That's interesting.
Makes my life easier.
Where?
Alright, who's
do I
gonna
go?
have the shitty frames this time?
I don't know where to go.
Oh,
Okay.
got a frog.
Not me.
It was the thingy.
At least not so far.
You like Duviri? I haven't had enough interaction with Duviri to have an opinion about whether I like Duviri.
Begin again.
Yes, I figured out what
I
they did.
borrowed you, bitch! I hope you
Oh,
die.
is this the trailer?
Play
This was
goalie,
the...
I'll just play
yeah.
Foster. Yeah, just
Okay.
fucking
Ladies
Oh,
and
yeah, that's a good idea.
gentlemen,
stand on the fucking thing and be like, no, no.
entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate?
Odds are we'd get a rhino, and then points would never get
I'm
banked.
busy doing Duviri, so you guys are gonna have to wait.
I ask
Yep.
you once more.
That's
I
fine.
tried.
Have
How many
fun.
times
It-
will one fool die? How much?
Yeah,
will
I'm
one
just starting Duviri. That
proud
was like,
human
that's the goal for
soul
tonight is
suffer?
I'm playing Duviri Paradox. Because I spent literally 2 months like catching up in this game. So like, I did New War last week. And I was like, you know what? I'll actually be able to, I did New War Tuesday. And I'm like, I'm technically gonna be able to play Duviri on launch. And then I was like, there were a bunch of hotfixes. I'm like, I'll wait a week. I can do Angels, I can do Veilbreaker, I can do all that other stuff. And I'm like, all right, it's Duviri time. Hello, Pedro Pascal. Big fish. New War was dope. My expectations for New War when I played it were obliterated. I was completely blown away by New War. Cause like I had people telling me that like, yeah, it was like from Sacrifice to New War was a 3-year gap. And I'm like, that's insane. Like there's no reason for a 3-year gap. And then I played New War and I'm like, that makes sense. That makes complete sense as to why like 3 years is perfect. Like of course I'm not even mad. Yeah, the wait was 100%. Like I even said when I started to like you start New War, and I even said I was like when this launched, people lost their fucking minds.
Only to find you're right back where you started.
V was 4 years. Fucking A.
And so it goes, day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside.
The Drifter.
You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner, trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
Wow, I'm already dead. Okay, well, I thought I'd be a little bit faster.
Begin
Or, you know, I thought it'd, you know, take a little bit longer.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you. By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax, death
By impaled.
You will look at me when I...
Oh.
Can't send it back to hell.
Oh, hey. I didn't die this time. Nice.
Ha! Even better! Death by...
Oh, is this like...
meteor!
Is this... No. Yes? No. Yes! This is when I got my hand cut off in New War. Yeah! Okay. Okay. I'm kind of seeing where this is going. It's the same hand, but sort of, but not really. That's weird. That's kind of weird. Because, like, technically my hand would have been from kid me, but the drifter is adult me. Take.
Why not?
Alright. Let's go. Oh, Jesus!
Now
Excuse me.
what?
Sirocco. Hold RBX guidance. Smoke screen. Nope, I've gone the wrong way. Jesus. We hit the ground running, didn't we? I'm not gonna lie. The shift between color and monochrome is like really fucking me up. It's a big fish.
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've come to love? Way out.
I don't know. I thought I could probably make the jump. Horse! Yes! Horse! Let's go! Alright, gallop, jump, in air, double jump. Got it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go! Yes! Oh god, it's so cool actually. It's actually so fucking cool. You'd think I wouldn't be this excited about horse riding, but I'm actually so jazzed about it. Let's hear lift statues restore health. Do I like shoot them or no? Or maybe it's just like I stand near them. Possibly. Okay. Cool. Oh, I have low health. No. But I only have 250 health, which is the max health. Right. Okay. So from what I'm mildly understanding is, at least okay. Here's my prediction: is that this is Drifter's origin story, basically. This is Drifter's origin story, which then loops back around to where Drifter comes in for New War. Is my prediction. That's my prediction, at least. Talk to Bombast, this dude.
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage.
Okay.
Until that witch Lucinia took it from me. A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
Ah, thanks.
I don't belong here. Shit. I don't even know why I'm talking to you.
All right,
You're
Drifter,
just
let's
some
calm
brat's
down, okay?
plaything, right?
Too true. Not like you. No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out. When all of us are obliged to stay.
Where?
Yonder.
Man, Drifter's grittier.
Don't get in my way.
All right, Drifter, you need to chill, girl. All right, you need to chill, my guy.
Of course they would.
Damn. Unreasonably hostile right now. All right. Unreasonably hostile right now. Investigate.
What
Alright.
the hell?
Back on the Zeraman. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Do we... Oh. Okay.
For the person who has everything, a little something extra.
Thanks, Bombastine. I guess. 20 intrinsics.
Be on your way. That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent. Though you could buy some time if you fed it Lucinia first.
Noted.
I've never seen you get this far. Sad, isn't it? Though, not like you can feel a thing.
This has a really why. Ooh. I'm assuming we're going there, if I had to guess. Or no, we're going here. You're not gonna have me jump, are you? No way. Ability use preventive. Why can I use the... Oh my god. Why can I use guidance on the horse, but not... I can't use guidance by myself. Doesn't make any sense. Rat! No, I can't! You motherfucker. Now. Oh, do we get to pick? Is this where we get to pick the Warframe? Ooh. This is like an odd, this is an awkward choice. Do I... So when I originally started this game many moons ago and then picked it back up, my starting Warframe was mad.
Right now, you're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
Are you old man Teshin? No way. Are you old man Teshin?
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels so damn familiar.
Drifter, you gotta really calm the fuck down.
They
Like, you're
guide,
just really aggressive.
Others fail.
Straight up.
The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin.
Old man Teshin!
Oh, yes. And this is, well, it was you that named her. Remember?
No. Oh god. Sol Terra Lua. I'll go Terra.
Terra. I remember
Okay.
her oceans crashing wild under churning skies. This place is a nightmare facade of that world. A prison from which you must escape.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox. The lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne.
Oh, are we committing regicide? 'Cause
but
that's cool.
By all means, try again. I'll even give you my blade.
Hey, Teshin. The true bro. Thanks, Uncle Teshin. Equip sun and moon.
Until the next spiral, then.
Okay. Drifter intrinsics. Oh, okay. So this is okay. Okay. So similar to Railjack intrinsics. Okay. So this is a currency. Okay. Cool. Increased resistance to be dismounted. While riding the cave, hold RB and tap B to command your cave to stop and tap the game. Use advanced maps to fast travel the center to be the. Oh, we're gonna want that. We're gonna want this. I'm assuming the intrinsics are gonna also scale similar to Railjack, so it's like, you know, it's 20 now. It's gonna be 40 for 2, 80 for 3. Oof, gross. We're gonna want that fast travel probably though. That's gonna be nice to have. Fancy rocks are marked on map when you ride your cave. Interesting. Riding a cave, hold, tap Y, dismount again. 150 overguard. 150 second cooldown. Dashes. Name your cave at rank 8. Fuck off. That's so rude. Receive Kate summon for Origin System open world mission. Oh! This is cool and all, but at the same time, I have the K-Drive and the Arcwing, so this is kind of like a... If I didn't already have the K-Drive and the Arcwing, I'd be more excited about this. Use the map to travel to other drifters. Oh, interesting. Weird. Okay. Alright. What else we got here? Each key you acquire gets 10% damage. Duviri, restore to boost movement speed. Unlock transference surge. The ability to briefly summon a Warframe in Duviri by holding RB and the transference bar as well. Probably gonna want this. Probably gonna want that. No one cares for Tony Hawk. Nobody does care. It feels bad, but the K-Drives are cool. They just, you know, after going through the Ureli quests, I do hate K-Drives now. But that's solely because of the Ureli quest. If the Ureli quest didn't suck, you know, I'd like K-Drives more. I was happy about them at first, and then I did Ureli's quest, and I was like, I don't like this. This is not fun. But this is probably important, because, you know, having a Warframe would be nice. Arcwing is the most efficient vehicle, I agree. Okay. Very guiding hand ability to expose a weak point on enemies for 10 seconds. Okay. Expand energy. Decrease selections offer one additional option. Gain 2 additional weapon choices in Teshin's Cave. Gain a free decree. Warframe. Gain 1 additional Warframe option in Teshin's Cave. Okay. Bling, bring back infinite blink. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, here we go. Whoa.
Did someone friend. Trying to make me jealous, are you?
Press
I'll
X
find
to
him
lock onto an enemy.
soon enough.
Whoa, this is weird. Break enemy block with it. This is weird. This is weird. If you time it well, you can parry enemy attack right before the enemy hits. Oh. Reflect incoming right before they hit. Oh, this is weird, dude. This combat's like so much more advanced than like regular Warframe. This is wild. Enemies can also break your block. Tap left bumper and left stick to dodge. When you see. Okay. Each shifter weapon has a different power strike. Hold left trigger. Whoa. Enemies especially is being interrupted by right trigger quick shot when you see. Quick draw! Okay. Right stick to chain block for time.
I'm trying to laugh it off, but you're testing my limit.
This is weird. This is already just feels so weird.
Didn't I warn you?
The aura worm just reminds me of like you know those orkin fish on Fortuna? It just reminds me of like one of those.
Personified. Quick, you must find a way to the mainland.
Okay. Left bumper. Whoa. Okay. Whee. Okay. 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 I like. Okay.
If
Okay.
you are done gallivanting across the sky,
No, Teshin, I'm not
might I
done
suggest
gallivanting.
Finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned upon you.
You know what, Teshin? No, I'm not done gallivanting the skies. I'm having fun, okay? Alright, I'm done now. Ow.
You're thinking, is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin, I'll try it your
That's
way.
Uncle Teshin to you. You show some damn
You
respect.
Remember. Good. Now, we can begin. Warframes. Brought here by the Paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. choose.
Oh, amazing. Okay, I get to pick between the three of them. Okay. Fuck. So I did mag originally. I don't know if that's gonna be the play here. I think Excalibur might be the play. Yeah. I think Excalibur's the play. Volt also is a good idea just because of the shield. I've used all three of these, so that's nice. I just feel like I need, like, mag is good, but I feel like I'm gonna actually need guns for mag to be good, you know? Then again, Polarize is just amazing. Polarize is actually just great. So, /dash radio blind. Right.
Yeah. Also, be
Yeah.
wary of what frame you bring.
What, speaking of frame, what frame should I pick? Excalibur, mag, or Volt?
Okay, so
I don't think it's
you
going
know
to
how
matter.
to use mag.
I do know how to use mag. I mean, I know how to use all of them.
So like, I just use Excal because he was the one I started with.
Okay.
So it was just familiar. Like, if you use mag, you'll be perfectly.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Cool. Thanks for the input.
Okay, you were saying to...
Alright. We'll go mag, since that's what we did originally. Mag looks so dumb. I hate Mag's design so much. But this is weird. Close.
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
Alright. Oh good, I have all of my abilities, thank God. Thank God for that. I fucked up. I'm sorry, what? Wall dash. Control direction with left stick while holding A. Oh. Oh, I don't think I ever knew that.
I think I'm ready.
I don't think I ever knew that. Learn the ways of the Tenno.
The King's Reach is weaker here in the Undercroft. On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm.
Probably.
But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So what am I doing here, Tushin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
Pull, magnetize, polarize, and crush. Yep, I understand this. Right. The awkward thing is that I do kind of need weapons with mag. Low key. So this is like a little awkward. Like we got like really the one offensive ability that I really have is crush, low key. Yeah, this is like hella awkward actually. I need a weapon for mag. Otherwise we just keep doing crush, which I guess is the play. Yeah, I guess that's the play, because I don't have anything else.
Yes, a paradox. You must find
God, I hope that paradox is a gun. You know, that's what I need right now. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. Oh, Akvastos? Purata, though. Akvastos. We're going Akvasto.
From me down here, Drifter.
Alright, let's go.
I play wherever I want.
I know, but like Akvastos though.
No, but I mean just for like this gameplay in general, the Pyrana is busted.
Oh, really?
You didn't balance it correctly.
Ah, fuck.
I think you'll have a chance to change it before you leave.
What do I go for?
But yeah,
Voltor or Tigris? I'm thinking Voltor.
yeah, the Tigris is rough because you know you get one shot when you pull the trigger, one shot when you let it out,
Okay.
and it has a slower recharge. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can go back to the yellow things and pick up a new one now.
You are correct.
Actually-
I can do that.
Yeah, the Pyrana is just stupid.
Got the kickback. Oh, what do we got here? Cronin and the Fragor?
I used the Cronin just
I do
because
like-
Fragger's a slow weapon to begin with.
Yeah, the Cronins are nice.
Yeah, I wish they gave you a couple more options, but at least they didn't just give you the MK1s again.
Yeah.
You're no Tenno, but I have seen worse.
Alright, Teshin. That's
Sure.
a little rude.
You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
It's fair.
From the other side, they command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
Sure, let's call it that. An attempt. More like an accident, but sure, an attempt. Why not? Sure, sure. Yeah. We're helping. We're not. It was an accident. We got killed. Second.
Of course. I didn't trust her.
Hey, we're on the Zeramin. No, can't just go to the Zeramin. Yeah, I was right. This door was for the Duviri. Enter Teshin's cave. Wow, this really is just like a separate game. Jesus Christ, man. This is like so sick.
It was war. After all, it defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacation. Oh, feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who were you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready.
Okay. Inspect figurine.
All his horses, all his men. The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
Ah. Warframe primary.
Thrax
Warframe
will
secondary.
reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks.
Inspect Narmer Vale.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time.
No, you died, my guy.
You?
You hella died.
Nah, it's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
He's in a mood. See for yourself.
I might buy that, honestly, I might buy that, that horse pack, Loki. Loki might buy that horse pack, because horses.
You have anger, Thrax.
Yeah, no shit.
And because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire. Be wary. In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
Well, that's fun. So enemies do fire damage, I assume? I'm not getting things, so that's... Defeat the Dax guarding the treasure.
I'm the rightful king of Duviri. So the imp's taxes are my taxes. If these Dax have a problem with that, then you can make problems for them, can't you?
One decree. Choose your decree. Between eyes. On headshot, gain 50% damage for 3 seconds. Each successful melee hit grants cumulative 10% crit chance for 3 seconds.
As the never
On
to
melee
be
kill, gain 40
king's
overguard.
fortune
Overguard boosts
rose,
doubles
so
for
too
Warframe.
did his fire, his indignation, his anger.
The imp allows chaos to brood under his very nose. If I had my way, I'd have all those Undercroft portals bricked up. Get in there.
Oh man. Loden's
Find out
bricked
what's
up,
wrong
confirmed?
this time.
Oh shit, man. He's fucking bricked. Oh. Okay.
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side.
Got it, survival.
Be aware, fallen enemies may drop valuable life support.
what am I doing? I'm fucking mad. Like, what am I doing? I can just pull the enemies to me and kill them. I'm dumb. This is so much more convenient. I'm silly. Can't help notice that I have 2,300 shield, which is actually insane. Having mag, it was definitely the play, just because the sheer amount of CC that I have is actually insane. It's like genuinely bonkers. So much CC. Rare decree.
Now, anger is a powerful weapon. Be sure of that.
Each shot briefly
But it
increases fire rate by
burns friend
20%.
and foe alike.
Heavy attacks create a shockwave deals 20%. On Warframe ability cast, refund 25% of energy spent. On Drifter ability cast, transferring part deals to bounce back. All about getting energy back and being about efficiency.
The imp's grown suspicious of me. His spies approach even now to surveil. Me! I'm no bucket of piss splashed in my face for the world to see! Take care of this before we're both in the stocks!
quick status effect. Yours 20 after rolling increased crits. Every third melee attack deals 100%
Friends
toxin.
and family were scorched and retreated away
Toxin's
from him.
awesome. Toxin's great.
So his rage became like a stone in his chest, weighing him down.
No, 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 fuck. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. We're chill. We're big chillin'. We're big chillin'. Track route, got it. Woo, okay, that could have been bad.
Does that brat on the throne have any idea how often I've had to send forces into the Undercroft to clean up his mess?
Oh, we're going back into the Undercroft.
Maybe
Sick.
you'll do a better job. See what's amiss.
I'm not gonna lie, it is awkward to not have my regular weapons, I will admit. Like, it is just a little awkward, but it's fine.
Creatures of the deep void are assaulting the Undercroft.
Fucking A,
tearing
I don't want to do
rents
this.
in its
I don't want to do
fabric.
a Void Flood.
Seal them up again.
Gross.
Or worse foes than Thrax may emerge. The spheres you see are ambient void energy. Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
Ah! I mean, it's easy, but it's also not when you fucking can't get. Ah! Oh, that's a smart idea. That, you know what? That's a good idea. Transfer it out and void dash out. You know what? That's fair. That's a good idea.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
All this void.
The breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
Time to end this.
Oh, fuck. Nailed it. Okay, now I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Right, letting Void Angels through would be a bad time for all involved. More Rune Marrow! This is nice that I feel like I'm not on a time limit, like on the Zeramen. Like the Zeramen, you're on a time limit and you're like, oh shit, we gotta move. But like, this is kind of like, hey, just like close them when you want to, okay? Which is nice. No Void Angel here. Yeah. Imagine being a new player and having to fight a Void Angel and be like, what the fuck is this? And then never see one ever again until you get back to the Zeramen. Like, imagine. Yeah, I remember them saying that Duviri was like super new player friendly. And I was was really curious as to like how new player friendly it was going to be. Like I was really curious about it. But I mean, honestly, this is really good. Like this is good to like showcase all these different things. Although the void flood's kind of awkward just because of like, again, you don't do void flood until you get to the Zeraman, which you don't get to the Zeraman until after you do New War, which is like kind of far into Warframe, low key. Like it's a little far in, so it is kind of, it's a little weird. Like it's weird to have void flood be the next mission I just did, especially like the first mission was survival, which is okay, yeah, survival. But you think it'd be the star chart stuff, but I guess you don't want to do that technically because like if you just do the star chart, then it's like, well, you're gonna be doing it on the star chart anyways. So it's like you might as well do that, but it's still, it's like really far off, you know. Crit steal, 80% cold damage. Okay, East says against community. This is really good, but melee attacks hit twice. Melee strike twice, like lightning.
Fraxis Enforcer. My replacement.
I'm confused. Are we helping Loden or are we trying to stop Loden? I don't
smash his face in myself.
I don't know what exactly is.
So you have to.
What's happening?
Help yourself to his chest.
Thanks. Oh God. Damn it. I want to get the active reload. Fuck me. Whatever, man. God damn it. I could not get the active. God damn it.
Not even you can lose all the time.
Imagine a new player fighting Eidolons.
He saw there was nothing righteous or noble about his anger. It was just the raving of a petty, paltry man.
Sure, I guess. Or Profit Taker. Oh, whoa, cool. Look at the cloud. That's awesome. It's jump, left bumper, A. What are the odds that I actually get hit by one of these meteors? Hurt the darkened areas of
little ancestor phantasms is attempting to deny me my birthright.
Really is a balanced power for new
Nonsense
players.
about
Once they go to the
ineligible
Orcs, it's a whole different-
bloodline.
Yeah, it is weird. Like
Urge them.
the worm can shoot me down. Well, if I can imagine the worm can shoot me down. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, ow. Okay, there's fall damage in this game. Ow.
Sit in silence.
Regrets.
Sit in silence long enough that your mind converses with
You're a dude.
itself. From this will be learned a great many things. Things astounding. Things terrible. All useful. All impossible to disregard. In this, we survive both life and death. If one wishes to be forever, one must be forever learning.
Okay. Oh. Oh shit! Wait, I forgot I had a horse. I could have summoned my horse.
Why can't I? What's happening? Why can't I attack? I'm confused.
I can't attack? Like I'm... What? Did my game just fucking on me? Hello? Alright, well. Nope. Nope, this is a problem. Hello? Okay. Well, that's not good. There you go. Got it. Fixed it. There we go. I think mounting the horse helped out. Tasoma.
Was the rightful heir. But the boy was chosen.
Dude, you good, man?
Why is this always happening to me?
Uh-oh.
What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
Did he just explode? Explode now.
Where you feel it, nearby, the paradox you seek.
I kind of like this. Every second you are moving, gain 5% damage. Stack up to 50%. Stack steady decay while you are stationary. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Sure. Oh, worm's up. Oh, it is right there. Oh, it's right there. Paradox is fast saying it all, but like, hold on. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess this dude is a little afraid right now.
Good. Return
I got a leg.
to me when you are ready.
Sagging pearl. Alright. I got a leg. I need what? An arm, a hand, an arm,
I guess
a
we're
hand,
born with
or two
anger.
hands, an arm and two hands.
An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us, maybe we learn it.
Easy. I have you.
Don't!
Wow, that was mean, Drifter. Come on, man, that was mean.
You saw that ship in the
That
sky?
was actually so rude.
The Zeramin.
Uncle Teshin's just trying to
child
comfort
king
you. You don't need to be. You don't need to be
must
such a
one of
bitch
those
about
who
it.
was
God.
abandoned there. A Tenno.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
You said the Tenno are trying to
That's
help
okay,
me.
Randall.
This paradox stuff. Now you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
Well,
The history I know. That Zeramin ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose. A difference in parallel. A paradox in itself.
Dude, imagine playing this as a new player, and then, like, meeting Teshin, and then playing actual Warframe, and then playing New War and having Teshin die. Like, imagine the fucking heartache.
The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned.
So I'm assuming that's one run
Well,
of, you know,
it seems
5.
that Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
All is calm on the Paradox. Or on the Duviri. The Harbinger of Joy.
Sickening.
Remember, the joy he feels is not lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden and play it out. That way, you may discover the next paradox, the next piece we need.
Either you keep stewing over your grudges against the king's
Phil.
decks, or
Phila.
you channel that energy into something positive. It's up to you.
This thing's mouths on headshots. Nice touch.
To the happy mind, all things seem simple. Problems could be solved simply by making them go away.
This is pretty.
I foresee your life journey taking you into the Undercroft. Don't dwell on the choices that led you there. Just be in the moment and act mindfully.
Traversing the Undercroft. Let's go! Alright. What's the, Oh,
Secrets
excavation.
lie
Okay.
buried deep within the
Cool.
Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must
Still
protect
use
the
the
excavators
excavators,
and
it's funny.
keep them powered. Extractor
shit.
deploying.
Alright, so who has my power cells? You do.
An extractor requires power. Marking void treasure extraction site.
It's probably no. Fuck, man. an excavator, because this one's not gonna die. More rune marrow, let's go.
Extractor in place.
I have you in my sights.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
Yeah, I know. It's just Crush has a lot of, Crush takes a lot of energy. And like, on base mag, it's just kind of like, Also, it's easier, it's more convenient for me to pull the enemies and then just kill them because they're all in one condensed location. Then it's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Pick, grab a power cell, put it in, repeat. It's also just cheap energy. But the problem with the Crush is that it's just a lot of energy, especially on what I assume is just base mag, and I'm like,
An extractor is out of power.
Give me damn power cells. Nice. 20 seconds, it'll probably live. Where is...
Extractor in place. I sense another void treasure.
What was the green thing on that? That was weird. Why is that green on the map? That's weird. Rune marrow! More rune marrow. More! I really wish I had my Shade Prime with me. For my vacuum and whatnot. Doing this just makes me miss all the stuff that I already have. Leaving the other crap now. Later, losers. Okay.
Mathila did not
Fearsome
understand
bonanza.
that you cannot bring
Every
happiness to
enemy
the
affected by
world
status
by
will
making
meters.
unhappiness a crime.
Take damage, roll, heal for 50. Yeah, heal half of it. Nice.
Barris, have you got the Tams out again? He takes his responsibilities so seriously. I'm sure he wouldn't mind you helping him out this once.
Okay. Tams. The fuck's a tam? I assume they're somewhere in this area. You know, this would probably be easier than of course. I don't know what I'm looking for. Is my problem. I assume I'm looking for some sort of animal. Oh, I hear it. Underneath me? Are you a Tam? You are a Tam. Do I have to herd you? Oh god, fucking kill me. Ooh, look at this thing. This is like borderline nightmare fuel. That's uncomfortable. Like, that's uncomfy. I don't like how uncomfy that is. This is like I get that it's like a metal sheep, yeah, but like, that's concerning, man. Oh, there's another one. All right, you, come on, come on. Yep. I think I heard the other one over here too. There he is. Alright, you. Go. Hey, no. That way. That was easy.
Raj, work. A peasant you are, and a peasant you shall always be.
Rude.
If she doubted, she hid it. Her failures merely made her more determined to succeed.
I need to start listening to the narration when I'm choosing a decree, because I feel like that is a big like lore point that I'm just like not paying attention to.
The Undercroft is a source of unbridled negativity. We are about joy, and nothing but joy. So your path is clear, isn't it?
So, I'm confused. The Mathila, is that like Thrax's is that like Thrax's persona, or is that like I don't quite understand who these people are. Like, is it like a personality thing? Does the dude you know, got multiple personalities? I don't quite understand. Oh, this is different. Okay.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the enemy.
There's more after you beat all this. Okay.
The spark of victory has been struck. Fight on and fan
wait, shit. I haven't found my fucking rune marrow yet. Shit, no. No, my rune marrow. Fuck, I find one every mission. No, it's okay. I found 2 last time, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Bonnie, intrinsics. I should probably...
Mathila understood that one sometimes has to be cruel to be kind. If happiness required force, so be it.
Okay, for your decree collector, increases movement speed.
You won't be happy till you can stand on your own 2 feet. Something's hidden nearby. You are going to find it.
Gross.
By yourself.
This environment's like really pretty, but it also like really hurts my eyes. Low key. It's like sickly sweet. It's got like a sickly sweet sort of feel to it. And I'm like, So I'm looking for a chest, huh? Somewhere in this giant radius. Is it up here? It's not up here. Oh, there's a hole. There it is. Oh, what? Oh. This is cool. That's cool.
Joy and madness are both known to laugh aloud. Mathila leapt from one into the embrace of the other.
Mathila went crazy. In other words, Mathila went insane. Energize the shrine.
I think some simple little challenges will perk you right up. Ooh, why not have a go at this royal maze?
Conquer the maze. it's up here. Oh.
I tried. So
Okay.
help me, I tried. I have all this joy in my soul, and yet when I tried to share it, nobody wants to know. Well, try ignoring me now.
Oh, no. Okay. No narration? Got it. The worm! We got.
You
I got an arm.
found it. Good. So tell me, did Mathilla's joy wear off on you?
I hope you're kidding.
You think I'm not paying attention? You think I don't know what you're up to? My darks are searching. We will find your nasty little den soon enough.
We got an arm. Need, I think, a hand and a head.
Our whole lives, we run towards it. Something, someone, some wavering oasis of joy and contentment. Sad thing is, most happiness seems to come by accident. Maybe it's not about getting it, but letting it.
Teshin has learned, don't touch
You're
it. No
smiling.
touch.
I am not.
You cry.
His memories are giving you something. As these emotions flow through you, you take from him his singular power over the world.
I don't want sharesies. I want out.
But look, the Dormizone. It's lit up now.
Return to the Dormizone. How do you see the Dormizone from all the way over there? Christ.
Oh, shit. You hungry?
Go ahead, but save some for Terra.
I don't have an arm. Where'd my arm go? Excuse me. Excuse? I'm missing. Ah! Oh, my right arm. Ah! Ah! It's gone. I had a right arm. Where'd it go? Oh God. Well, I guess in Duviri, I just don't get an arm in the Dorma Zone. My right arm only exists in Duviri. Feels bad, man. The covetous courtier.
Now, do you believe it?
Do I believe in magic
Let's go.
in a young girl's heart? Okay. Where do I level up intrinsics? Or can I not do that right now? I may not be able to do that just because I'm in, nope. Oh, okay, it only goes up to 25. Okay, that's nice. Expand degrees. We might want to expand arsenals eventually too. Eventually, but we'll be fine for now.
Who is this new friend of yours, anyway? I made you. I kept you safe all this time. They're nothing.
Oh,
I can't
those
be.
are eyes. Okay.
Ignore him. Play out the day. Let him see that his control has weakened.
So what?
Cunning devices like this feed Duviri with power, just so those witless peasants can piss it away. It's wasted on them. Recalibrate it in my favor.
Is that everything for this line, I guess? I hear a clock. That's not it. Oh, you're shitting me right now. This is really timed. That's lame. But okay.
You are no hero. You are merely an errand runner.
Bombestein was never satisfied. He wanted more. For all that others had was an affront to his being.
mood is this? Fear? Sickness? What's this mood?
Ah, the Undercroft. A seething mass of void-ridden potential, spiced with childish nightmares. Give me some.
I don't know what mood this is, because we went from anger to happiness, but I don't know what the green one is. Is it like... sarcasm? I don't know.
The void angels that roost in the Zariman are breaking into the Undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. Globes of ambient void energy hover around you. Collect them to seal the breaches. A breach has been sealed. Excellent work. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Savor the anticipation while you can.
My magic has revealed them.
I should probably start killing some
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Oh, no,
You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Rune Marrow, thank you. Come here.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. The smallest breach in the wall may become a gaping wound. Thanks to you, that will not now happen.
With sweet words, he persuaded others to his side.
Oh, maybe it's
But
jealousy.
his thoughts were only ever of himself.
Or maybe pride. Greed. You know what? It might be greed. Maybe this mood is like greed or something like that.
Something's calling for you through the void mirror. Aren't you special? Get rid of those stacks and see what's so urgent.
Guide your reflection into the light. Oh, is this like shit. It's like shit. I gotta get into the habit of locking on here. Why didn't that do damage? Bad. What? Excuse me? I shot him. Why did I not stun him?
Like a child becoming bored with each new toy, Bombastine moved from one fixation to the next.
Whoever controls the Undercroft grasps all of Duviri by the roots. I won't let its reputation stand in the way of claiming what's mine. Get in and do what you have to.
Hedonism. I'm still trying to understand like what emotion this is. I just don't
was
know.
Destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event.
Gross.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Do not shove. You'll all be able to see. I promise.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins. fresh wave approaches.
The fact that my galvanize is not nearly as isn't powerful enough to just one-shot things is really upsetting, actually.
Come on.
I hate them when they're on this little balcony. It's so annoying.
Your resolve is being tested. Do not falter. Enemies incoming. Stand fast. In the king's name, falter.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to see.
Polarize isn't killing immediately. Isn't instant killing, which is really upsetting.
The performance will commence presently.
The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
The tingle of mounting excitement.
God damn it, I hate this little balcony thing because I get stuck up here when I pull them in. Ah!
Like ashes, the enemy has been scattered to the void.
Demented beyond hope of return, Bombastine set his heart on the throne. Was he not as good a king as Thrax?
Yep. Venomous touch, always good.
I know those Dax. They're the ones that like to use me as a target for their spitting contests. Even the score, would you? Oh, I've dreamed of this.
Worth it. I heal for every fucking status I inflict, bitches. Get fucked, idiot. I'm gonna keep going. Foes with status have 50% chance to spread the status with an enemy.
The envy that might have motivated
I
him
want
to better
either one of
himself
these, and I don't know which one
hurled
to
him
choose.
headlong into disaster.
300% toxic damage is kind of awesome, especially when it's guaranteed.
That meddlesome witch Acrithis says there is hidden knowledge in the old shrines. Assemble one. She can't keep it all for herself.
Oh god, they do toxic. hate that I can't void sling up ledges, so I have to just kind of like awkwardly climb back up. Oh, yes! That felt good. That toxin chunk that I just took out of him? Holy Christ, I just took half his health from that toxin proc.
Not that ungrateful Harvey.
God, that was actually sick as hell. Trial for a static JK, it was E8. Why? The trial was E8? Why? You learned a new light rampage. That's exciting. How'd that go? You didn't pass light rampant, but you learned the strat and everything. Now, okay, when you say you learned a new light rampant strat, was it like everybody was learning the light rampant strat, or was like that was the strat that they used for their group, and it's like, all right, see how well you can do this. Oh god, I saw the shadow. I thought it was the worm. I got scared for a second there. I got worried. You did Shinigami? Why'd you all have to learn it? Why? That's dumb. Shinigami? Is that like Sharingan, or is that different?
Are for you, for us.
It's better than Ilya. Okay. It's like Ayatori. Which one's Ayatori again? I don't remember which one's which anymore, honestly. It's almost like no one wanted to do it. Okay. Wait, which ones were those the ones that are like the high DPS ones? Or like high uptime or? I got a hand! So now we just need a head.
Nothing's worse than anger, right? It burns your lungs, it ashes the trees, but you can see it, right? And after it passes, maybe something new sprouts up. But resentment is desolation.
Oh, that's what it is.
It salts the soil so that nothing ever grows again.
Didn't see it coming, did you? That I was just using you.
Tasha, no!
You think there's some magic land outside of here? All there is war and suffering. Understand?
I think so.
Do you? Do you really? You keep calling this a prison, but you know what it really is. It's the only place in the entire universe that is actually safe.
Yeah, clearly.
You had it all. A whole world to yourself. But you were bored, ungrateful. You had to bite the hand that feeds.
Like Terra, huh?
Like what?
Ah! Well, we're gonna have to kill Teshin again, so
Once
whoopsies.
upon a time, there was a dying old man.
Uh-oh. Do you think they're on to me? I think they're on to me.
As he lay on his bed, dying, he called to each of his
Survive.
beloved children.
Cool. So they're the ones who wanted to do. Okay. Those are. Yeah, we did 0. I know that Ayatori, Sharingan. Sharingan's really good. I don't remember what Ayatori. But okay, so anyways, so you did Shinigami, which is apparently uptime but safe, and you all had to learn it? I thought you were you the only one trialing the group, Salt?
Do not shove. You'll all be able to see.
When each did hear his rasping call, they answered with a hollow longing.
But
Do we have to deposit them, or are we literally just...
no, it's
Are you
just
guys doing
collect.
Citrine stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, we'll do more with you.
What? That,
No, we won't.
what? That's fucking bullshit.
No, we
You guys are
won't.
doing Citrine without me?
Yeah,
What the
yes,
actual
quick
hell?
fast.
What? That's some fucking garbage. Holy
Oh,
shit.
he's so salty.
I'm actually so mad.
He's such a salty
Dude,
boy.
I needed to do Citrine for the longest time. I can't believe
We asked
this.
what Travis needed to do.
I
I didn't really think.
I
that-
can't
didn't really
believe
need to do
this is
anything.
fucking. I'm more angry that
Finish.
Chaotic knew I needed to do
Go
Citrine.
faster.
Hey, I need to do a shitload of
Oh my
Citrine. It's not like this is gonna be the only
The
run.
whole reason we haven't done Citrine is because we were waiting to do it with other people.
Well,
Oh my
there's
God.
other people now.
Oh my god,
so
I'm
mad.
so mad. I feel so
He's
betrayed.
so mad.
I'm so
You should.
betrayed. Dude, I'm over here trying to do Duviri, and all I can hear in the background is fucking Citrine this, Citrine that, and I'm like, hold the fucking phone. What's going on?
In my defense, you know how obsessed I am with Citrine.
Yeah,
So,
and in my defense, you literally, every time I'm like, you go to Citrine, you're just like, we should wait for other people.
yeah, because it's
I'm mad.
definitely a squad thing.
I'm mad.
Hey, buddy, this is literally the first one we started. You
I
can
feel
get it
so
on next
betrayed.
one.
I feel so betrayed.
How many times are we gonna have to run it?
37 times.
Depends on how far we can go, but a minimum of like 10.
I can't
Oh,
believe
okay.
this.
Like, it's not like you can just one and done this.
I'm less mad that
Yeah, yeah.
Travis and Hex are doing it. I'm more mad that Chaotic is with you. Because Chaotic knew that I needed to do Citrine.
Yeah, I know you need to do it.
I feel so betrayed right now.
If you could hear us, why didn't you just join us when we said we were gonna do it?
Because he's still in
Because
the
I'm
middle
in
of Duviri.
Duviri and I'm busy trying to fucking kill Uncle Teshin.
Well, wasn't Teshin.
Well, it wasn't, but it was at the same time.
And then his last child,
So I'm like a little busy right now.
Get unbusy.
Alright.
Get
Alright.
unbusy.
Alright.
Oh, okay, so now we're
why
transitioning
show you no feelings at all?
To what?
to the Corpo side.
I can't believe this. I fucking can't believe what I'm hearing. I need to be paying attention to what Thrax is saying. I'm too busy feeling betrayed. does nothing. Polarize does nothing. Turns out the shadow monsters have nothing to polarize to. Fun fact.
And the last child said to him, I feel nothing, for it was I who has killed you.
Bunny.
Where is he?
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom.
Get him! Get him! Get him, Tara! Get him! Holy shit. That was wild. Nice. Good bunny. Are we gonna find out that the bunny is actually Teshin? Because that would be wild.
All Kates are banished by my decree.
Alright, lame.
I've never seen you like this. So ready to fight. It makes me so happy.
Well, I'm glad one of us is enjoying this, Drax. The mood swings.
But why are you doing this? Surrender.
Oh, we're in sadness now? This is sadness? Drax, I'm sorry. I'm just not that into you, my guy. Alright? I'm sorry. Hold on. Just got a slight detour. Thank you. Shit, horse, that's bullshit. Oh, my horse now. Go, go! Man, deja vu. Fucking deja vu. Damn. Got hit by the worm again. God damn it. Okay.
Teshin!
Hi, Uncle Teshin.
Teshin?
Take care of Terra for me.
I will.
You're feeling now.
I am.
Oh, I feel like we were feeling beforehand. No! No! Uncle Teshin dies again! No! No, that feels bad. Uncle Teshin died again. We still couldn't save Teshin. Damn. Damn, what if feels bad. We watched Teshin die before our eyes twice. God damn, man. Such a feels bad. Oh, okay. Ooh. Hello. I am the worm. Burn. Climb a little bit.
This childish tantrum right now.
No, you killed my uncle.
He's dead and he's gone.
We are the raged worm.
I don't care how angry you get. You can't change anything. You can't even change yourself. Kill some of the worms. You think stealing them will bring him back? Are you stupid? It's too late.
I mean, it might be too late, but I can still break shit. I don't want revenge, only justice. This is fun. There's only anger. There's nothing left, only rage. Aha! Mom said it's my turn to play with the doll. Mom said it's my turn to play with the paradox.
Dominus, oh Dominus.
This is
Fine. His curse upon you. Suvatasa Shabra.
So is this just a storybook? Are we really living just in a fairy tale?
You can have it.
All hail.
some fevered dream. You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him. Why?
I guess it felt like a good trade. So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you. You will need to repay that debt. But you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of the spiral. Be warned, you will not be as you are now, but as you were then. Do you see it? The other side.
I see it.
What will you do?
Ooh. Alright, you may return to Duviri through the Origin zone, right. You may enter the Origin zone through the Dorma zone. So I assume you finished Duviri and it's like, alright, do you want to go play the game or do you want to go keep doing shit in here? I mean, I've already played the game, so let's at least see what else is here.
Maybe things don't work out the way you thought. Your life, your dreams, yourself. No matter where you go, there you are. This loop you're in. Maybe it's not so bad after all. It's not a trap or a habit or a sentence. It's just your life, waiting for you to live it.
That is the Duviri paradox. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like partially confused about like what happened. I can only assume is that like we may like obviously we're the king of Duviri, which I'm going to assume that's like
I thought it was you.
Who the fuck?
And I have a pretty good idea what you're up to. Oh, I wouldn't tell anyone. Not with your reputation. I think we could be useful to each other. I've built up quite a collection over the years, and you can get your hands on things I never could. So, trade? Don't tell me you're not curious.
This. Okay. So this is all the, like the things that we get. What the fuck are you? Enigma Gyrums? I want you. I want a skeleton owl. Okay. Well, that's something I'm gonna want.
He loved her, you know.
I turned
It's like a
29,
week.
literally
Yeah,
Saturday.
20. Did I say 25?
Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Nice.
Yeah, my birthday
Happy
is
early
Saturday.
birthday.
Thanks. Just one step closer to being a corpse.
Yes. Yeah.
One step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break.
Chaotic. What does the owl do? Do you know?
He goes, who?
Boreas?
No, the
Oh.
watchful peregrine.
The what?
Husband.
The
I have no
skeletal
fucking
owl.
idea.
I want it.
I have no idea what that is.
I want this.
He has no
I need
idea
it.
what it is.
I need it.
Nothing tickled your curiosity.
Travis.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
God.
I was looking at the primary route thing. You just get
Okay. So this is... Alright, this is where we spend our intrinsics, all that good stuff. We're back in Zariman right now. That's fine. All that jazz. Okay. Oh, hey. Alright. Persuading the Zeraman's own resident archivist to allow me access to your resident was not easy. A fearsome entity called Meliko. She insisted I needed a pass prepared by my teacher. In case we have not already spoken, I am archivist of Duviri, and I believe I know who you are better perhaps than you do. As a token of trust, I enclosed this curious blueprint. The blades are modeled on Master Teshin's, but waited for Warframe use. Clear they are meant for you. Oh, okay. Mountain's Edge. Tales of Duviri storybook. By Illyria and Trotty. Sun and Moon. Kovnik, Rune Marrow, Lamentus, and Silphesala. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, what's this? Lost Islands of Duviri. Ah, okay. Fragments. Fear Spiral. Alright, the circuit. Warframe will battle through an endless chain of missions. Okay. Duviri is intended to play a story and side objectives together. Just a spiral story. Duviri devoid of all side objectives. Interesting. The Fear Spiral. Alright. I still have to do the... Oh, so now I have to do... The Lone Story. Wait, what? Duviri Experience, the Lone Story, and the Circuit, which is this. So wait. So I'm confused. So I did the Duviri Paradox. Does this just... Do I have to now do everything over again? Because that would be kind of lame. Oh, hey. Oh. Hey. Okay. So now we're doing this, like, actually now, with randomized stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Go out into Duviri and fear nothing you find. For the most fearsome being in all Duviri should be you.
We're taking Grendel. Oh, and I can configure. Gorman, Catapult. These are mine. Like, these are my builds. It's cool that I could, like, get Saren, because I've never played a Saren, but we want Grendel. So I'm in the Lone Story right now.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the way the loadout works is like you get random 3, you can either choose your mod loadout or the pre-builds for anything there.
Okay.
So if you haven't built a weapon, there'll be a pre-build. If you have it, you can use whatever you've got on it.
Okay.
Oh.
And another thing to note, and it's kind of important, like if you go in, you'll see what frames you have access to at this point, what weapons. As long as you don't do anything, you can leave, go switch around mods as needed, and you'll still have the same loadout available when you come back.
Okay.
It only rotates after... I think I was told it only rotates after the day rotates, like he's angry, happy,
yeah, when the
pissed off,
spiral
whatever.
rotates. Okay.
And I think also just after you do a mission for Duviri, not just any mission.
I think running this 10 times is gonna melt my brain.
Yeah, I mean, it could be more, it could be less, but we'll just do this one and then we'll wait for Shin. Because I do kind of feel bad.
You should. You betrayed me.
You should.
You betrayed my trust.
The fearful conspirator.
I still don't see how it's betrayal if I was still gonna run this with you anyway.
Because there were so many other times that we could have run this and then you didn't.
Sybil lived a timorous
But we only
life.
had us two, and I
Usually
don't trust
she was too scared to act. But not always.
Just run the two of you.
They've kept me locked up inside my own mind all these
I mean,
years.
honestly, with how easy this is, it probably would work as long as he's Titania.
We are on round 4, and the highest level I have seen is a 38 now.
I just saw a 39.
Inside my head too.
But still, like,
Kill them.
I
Kill
can
them.
solo
Kill
up to
them.
100, not Steel Path, with Gara. So, like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if he's
so...
on Titania,
Yeah. In my defense, though, the only time I've ran this is Steel Path, so I wasn't sure what to expect with North. So,
not much.
I was thinking we'd need a full-ass team. Arcane Steadfast. But yeah, no, apparently it's completely doable with even just 2 people. I mean, the only thing where we lose efficiency is gathering the crystals in the hallway. Which blows, but depending on how long you can fucking go with this... I'm gonna fall again.
So, chaotic, just so that I understand. Doing the quest, doing the paradox unlocks Duviri, like the actual thing. And then...
Yeah.
You got energy again?
What
Yeah.
is...
Like the first rumblings
What am I
of a
doing?
landslide, the
So I'm doing the
ominous
lone story
consequences
right
of
now.
Sybil's
So
actions
it's like
began
the
to
lone story is
build.
just like you just do what you like what I was already doing previously.
Yeah, it sounds like free roam bullshit.
Yeah, and then
Because I haven't touched it. I
Well,
immediately
story
just
is
went
just
to
the
the
story.
circuit.
you went to the okay.
And was just doing that because
Yeah.
it's just mission to mission.
Yeah, the circuit is just mission to mission. But then the middle one, I think the middle one is the free roam because that's also with like side.
Oh
missions.
right, the lone story.
This is just I
says
think just
it's
like
just
a
the
fast
bare
travel
bones.
story.
Yes.
Do all the things. Okay. Yeah.
The right one is just story, the middle one is like the full experience, and the left one is literally just running the Warframe shit.
Okay.
Whatever you can find.
Yeah.
Search around.
Interesting.
There has to be something.
Yeah. I haven't touched the lone story. I haven't gone back into Duviri.
Well, I have to
after
do all
finishing.
3 of them in order to unlock Steel Path.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to do lone too?
Yeah.
How much do you have to do in loan? Do you just have
It's
to
just-
try it?
I know. I think I have to actually. I'm under the impression that I have to just like go through it once.
Yes, it's a little like it's the story mode.
Yeah. But then I have to obviously go through
Another
fucking.
might have taken courage from seeing the things
I don't know
she
what I'm gonna have to do
feared
about the open world
exterminated.
one, like the middle one.
But not
No,
Sybil.
because I think clearing the open world story once counts. Like doing the story. I would sure as shit hope. Did you check your
Yeah, I did.
arbitration?
Yeah, it said
And it
that I
didn't say
needed to do. I needed to do the experience.
You still had all 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. So I don't know how that's gonna play out, but
I have no
we'll
idea.
see.
But every day, I'm so glad I am on Steel Path before even the Zariman came out.
Yeah.
Every
Fucking
day.
insane.
Time to go.
Gotta go.
Ooh, a ribbon slipper.
All right, I have Grendel. This is fine. Let's fucking rock. And it's my loadout, so this is gonna be hella dope.
Many
I'm ready to
within
fucking
the
tank
Origin
this shit
system
and
were
never
lost.
die. Literally.
Through the paradox, you now have the chance to undo those defeats. The
not a fan of
Musters
these
for a
melee,
fresh
but it's
assault.
fine.
Hold the line.
Will commence presently.
In a hot second, I will be.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to see it. I promise.
Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
I need more of that.
Come on, come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Grand on a defense mission, not the greatest thing, but I didn't get to choose the mission, so. This loadout's not the greatest thing.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to see it.
Thankfully, I can just snack on people and everything's chill, so it's fine.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
Come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Swinging my knives. The nice thing is that this thing's not. I don't have to worry about this thing dying. Because I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think this thing's gonna die. Let me. Wow, this thing sucks. Well, okay, it's not that bad. It's not the greatest
This battle is already half won. Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
This tracks might.
Will commence presently. Savor the anticipation while you can.
I'm tired of this.
I hate the stats so much.
winds blow fiercely, the rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands. Scattered to the void.
That was a little scuffed, but it worked out. Obviously, I'm just like working with what I got.
Her brutal actions had consequences. Like a deadly pestilence, Sythel's fear spread across Duviri.
I think this generator pumps the air in Duviri, and it's broken? Oh, void. I can't breathe. My head's spinning. I'm going to die. Fix it! Yes, please.
Fear ruled Duviri, and yet Sythel, the embodiment of fear, was more afraid than ever.
There's a broken shrine nearby. That's bad. Leave a shrine broken and things will come after you. Oh, bony hands and snaking tongues and... Please, put it back together.
Do I not have the buff where I heal for every status? I don't think so. Oh, fuck.
Time to end this. Let fly. For the king! Time to end this.
Ow.
Improviser. Our fun. Time to end this.
Just straight up ow. Ow. That hurt a lot. Ow. Pain.
Sybil was afraid to go on, but she was even more afraid to stop. Her fears were allying against her now.
Okay. One last stop in the Undercroft.
Oh no, there's something wrong in the Undercroft. I can't go down there, not after what I saw that time.
Alright. What we doing in here?
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation
Oh, support,
active,
easy.
the greater the gain for the
Okay,
other side.
this is what you want us ready for. All I need to do is live, say less. Easy. Just like that, I'm unkillable. 2,000 bonus armor. Let's see the depth of this. Being able to just kind of heal whatever I want. Easy.
Come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Nom, nom, nom. I don't know why I keep fucking trying to use these daggers. They do literally nothing. The fact that I only got daggers from my melee feels really bad. It actually such a feels bad. These are fucking worthless. Like, they're good against, like, regular enemies. Oh, man. Going up against anything that has a bonus shield is just like, why? I might as well just be smacking it with a pillow.
Predicting life support drop point.
He's fast enough.
Life support replenished. Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it.
I'll be out after
Everyone in this room is a whore!
257,000.
Out in a minute and a half. Kayla, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Hello, Raiders.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Warframe tonight, and I am trying to not die.
Dexterous and my war are...
A daily goal that I
Wait, it says
try to
expired.
complete every day.
What? Yeah, it does that.
I got a minute and 13 to not die.
It's fine. You still die.
Everything's fine.
I
Everything's
noticed
chill.
that.
We're big chilling, I think.
Okay, what are these two markings?
I'm fine.
I did not. It just exits.
Hey. Just like that, I'm back at full health.
Alright.
The tingle of mountain.
I need to see what's on this gun.
Going in and out intermittently. It sounds
It's
like
like actually putting in work.
Oh no, yeah, that seems to be specific to the thing that we, which, you know, not a great sign, but it's not a problem anyway.
I'm sorry. What is this? On ability cast, 5% chance the next 3 abilities will cost no energy. What?
That sounds shitty.
And that's unranked though. On reload, deal increased damage per round loaded based on the max magazine cap for 3 seconds, of course. Damn, it couldn't be broken.
What rank are you in Norse next?
Why do I hear whispers in my head when I look at you?
In
Nightwave.
the Nightwave.
Probably nothing.
Alright, that's rude. So you can't just ask people
I mean,
why
we
their
did
eyes are
do
like
the
something. That's rude. You can't just do that.
I'd have to
You
play
can't
this
just ask people
every
why
day.
their eyes are like something. That's messed up, yo.
You go to the navigation.
Open the menu.
Oh yeah. And then it's the bottom.
Also works.
Wait, I have to summon the Aura Worm? That seems not good. Because the Aura Worm is, you know, the giant dragon worm that tries to kill me.
Okay, so steadfast goes up to 20%.
That's not how that works. That's not how the
Cost
story
energy.
goes.
Alright.
Our
I
mutual
see
friend
you.
waits with my Orvius.
Oh,
And what was
I
the other
desire
one?
to subdue this aura worm. Take it.
Look at this shit. That is.
For an instant, as
Okay.
she
Move,
shed
moving.
her pitiful human form, Sybil was no longer afraid.
Okay, but what's the damage increase? Because
Had become
So these
fear.
people are the Aura
that
Worms.
one
Oh, that makes
lasts
more
10
sense
seconds
now.
instead of.
All Duviri lives in terror of the aura worm.
So, like,
Sybil.
Oh,
Subdue
so that's what
her.
they
10
are.
seconds of just holding down the fire button after you reload them.
Okay.
Huge
Okay.
clip.
So the worms are the people. Oh,
And then just
makes sense.
reload
Okay.
again?
Now, question:
Like, that's.
what I do with this?
Is Maxwell still not done?
Nah.
I'm fighting a giant worm now. I don't know how.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's the very end of it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the very end. I just don't know what to do now.
I forget. You have to like attack it, and then you'll jump on it. You'll take it over, and then you'll blow up a bunch of other worms, and then you'll dive into the tower.
All right. Well, that seems simple
Following
enough.
me.
Yeah.
Ow.
It's not.
Oh.
The
Okay.
aura worm cannot be
I think you just fly up to it. I'm not entirely sure. You might have to blow off like the side panels or something.
Oh, you can get back on your horse if you're falling.
Yeah, I forgot the button.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Womp.
Okay.
Can almost finish Atlas Prime.
Warframe.
Wait, I have Burner Optics, but I need Morbido. And I need Saren Systems.
Ew. Gross. I
Gotta
hate
make
it.
Chroma somehow.
Gotta make
I
Chroma.
guess I just buy Chroma. There's a Chroma somewhere, right?
Base Chroma?
the dragon bundle. Yikes, this is terrible.
I love how broken some of Duviri's animations are. You get knocked down, you stand up on midair, and then you wily coyote yourself to falling.
I get knocked out. I get up again.
Oh,
I'm not understanding something, and I need to understand.
I don't. Actually.
Sue.
I haven't read the manga, and I have done everything I did to avoid spoilers. One of the few things that I did. Is anybody else watching Demon Slayer?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I do know that Tanjiro will finally start to not be shit.
Tanjiro is never shit, personally.
He breaks his sword a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's like learning shit. He's literally like Brandon.
Yeah. Zenitsu
He goes from being like a fucking homeless farmer man to
I feel like I'm not doing something correctly. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing exactly. I'm supposed to use the Orpheus, but at the same time, I keep getting shot out of the sky. And I can't catch up to the giant fucking worm. So confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. That's a smart stream. Closest that I think I'm gonna get to this thing. Ow. Fuck me. Alright. The wormlings are dead. So let's assume that's step one. What's step two? Oh, hey, you know what? I have an idea. We're gonna go the opposite. We're gonna hit this head on. It's just gonna keep running. Okay. If this thing's gonna keep flying around in a circle, I might be able to head this on. Let's hope for the best here. Alright. If I could stop getting shot out of the sky, that would be fantastic. Okay. All right. Gabe said, hey, guess what? Dude. I'm fucking so confused. Okay. Okay, got it. Now I got you. Now I'm thinking of portals. Shoot these, get a speed boost, catch up to the dragon. Got it. Profit. Somehow. Come on. I'm either supposed to get to its head or I'm supposed to get onto it somehow. Unsure which. I think I'm getting to the head. Ah. Almost. What? Oh, that was close. Small boost. Oh my Lord Almighty. Ah! Right there. I'm literally. What? What? Hey! That's quite foul. Into that. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. This was a mistake. I fucked up. Okay. That's not the play. All that progress gone. Awesome. Fantastic. Boy, howdy, would I wish for some better, or clear instructions. Would love some clear instructions. I wish I knew what I was aiming. So, like, obviously I know I'm supposed to hit these to get the boost. But, like, what do I hit with against the work? I'm losing speed, and I really would rather not. Aiming for the gun. I wish there was something I could aim. I'll be real
Yeah,
here. I
yeah.
don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm looking it up.
I like genuinely don't understand. There's no instructions. Oh my god, I fucking figured it out. Holy Christ.
Don't hurt me.
Now, okay.
You've mounted the beast, but are you in control?
Wow.
What do you?
This would have been better instructions to have literally 15 minutes ago.
Cut the ties that bind.
Would have literally been better instruction to have. Christ.
So you just needed to get to the side?
Yeah, apparently so. And then just
What the-
latch on, which would have been awesome instruction to have literally 10 minutes ago. But no, it's just like a, hey, it's a giant worm. Do something. Fucking Christ.
Force the beast back to its domain.
The bare minimum would have been nice. Would have been nice to have just like a, hey, you know, this is your objective. Mount the thing. You know?
Yeah.
That would have been nice to have, rather than just no objective. It's just a giant worm. Figure it out. Lord. God, now what? Now what happens? At least I'm in a Warframe now. Thank God. Okay. Now we fight. This is the moment. Okay.
Tubby got moves.
All right. Oh God.
Enemy that cannot retreat is the most dangerous, for they have nothing left to lose.
Okay. So now, try not to die. Figure out how to do damage. Of course, aim for the red spots. That would make more sense.
Tenno seek to assist you. The
Oh,
weapon they have sent is
yes!
inelegant, but devastating.
What the?
that'll
Is
get
that
the
a
job done.
giant chainsaw?
Yeah, that'll get the job done.
What?
Not a chainsaw. A circular saw? The ghoul saw.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the ghoul saw.
And you can ride it.
Interesting.
You can ride it. I forget, how do we make it so you can ride longer?
Wow, there really are not a lot of weapon bundles.
I really did try and save up Drifter Melee pack,
Do I not have rank in the Imperium?
because it'll save me all the time. Because from what I read, you need to do what Shin's doing right now, like 20 times to get access to them all.
I don't think we're supposed to sound fun.
Well, you're not supposed to farm it all at once.
Get in my belly! I ate one. Stop moving so I can eat you, damn it! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that was upsetting.
That's the one. I looked up all the weapons and warframes that have planned. I didn't look up all of the fucking
Oh yeah. There's like 4 or 5.
There's okay. So there's Carrier Prime, Helios Prime. I think there's a Taxon Prime.
No.
I know there's a Death Cube Prime. There's a Shade Prime.
Yes.
I
And a
think
worm.
there's a Worm Prime.
Yeah, there's 5.
6. That's 6.
There's no Taxon.
There's no Taxon?
No Taxon.
Is there a Nautilus?
Not yet. That one's new. That one came out with Railjack. I don't even know if it'll get one.
Am I glad that Grendel is so tanky? I'm so grateful for it. Because I'm almost not tanky. And it's a feel good. That being said, all these enemies have
Honestly, not that bad. He's the one I use all
I
the
need to
time.
figure out where these worms are.
That's the one you prefer. Death Cube
Yeah.
Prime is only
Yeah. So the reason I like Worm so much is Samaris has another mod for him called Negate. Basically, every 5 seconds, it negates a status effect that would be applied to you.
Oh, nice.
And that's really big because, like, you know all those laser doors on the Corpus mission?
Mm-hmm.
You don't care.
No.
Negates the knockback.
Nice.
Like, you just walk through them, and by the time you reach the next one, it resets. And then if any enemy decides to do a real status to you, you don't care.
I just never want to switch off of using Carrier Prime because of the fucking skin that I have for it.
Skin?
Yeah. Mine looks like a parrot. The parrot carrier.
Yeah. Yeah, my worm's just a little guy. He's a planter maintenance trophy.
Do you have to... Yeah, you have...
Wait, craft all the parts for what? For companions? No.
Yeah. No?
No, they're all built. All you have to do is build the blueprint.
Ah.
Luckily. But the
Where-
trade-off is that they take twice as long to build, so they're 24 hours because they also come with a gun.
Oh god.
So, less building, but same time, effectively.
Well, I guess I'll try and get...
Yeah, the bad part...
good?
Yes.
Like Barry?
It's so much fun, too. But yeah, the bad part is... Shin and I
The Panthera
literally
is
just
basically
farmed
the
Death
Ripper
Cube.
Saw from Dead Space.
A Tennu Archgun has manifested. They must feel
That's
the
pretty much the
situation is
Panthera. It's
truly
just the Ripper,
desperate.
it's just the chainsaw from a Ripper blade.
Okay.
It's a disc gun, but you can hold down, just hold the blade out, and run into people. It's so
That
much
actually got
fun.
I probably would have done a lot better again if I hadn't died like literally 3 times before this. Like,
Yeah, because something didn't explain it correctly.
oh, that took.
Did you just befriend that worm?
Fuck if I know, dude. Fuck if I know at this point.
Bravely
Doesn't want to
done.
kill you anymore.
For this
Yeah?
one night at least, Duviri is calm.
What did you do? I'm stupid.
Ooh, 15 intrinsic.
Is this? Oh, is this?
Stop or breathe in? Should I
Oh,
pretend
okay.
I haven't seen you?
It's the fucking
No.
one lady.
This is much more interesting.
Enigma gyros. I need to know how to get these. I want that owl. I want that fucking owl.
I'm
There'll
actually
be
gonna
other
go look
times.
at him, because what? He's also got a station in between the Dorma Zone and the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to go look at that. Yo.
Christ.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Holy
Wow, that
Christ.
is just a lot of random shit you got.
Yeah.
All right. I got Panthera Prime and I got Worm Prime.
I never want to do that ever again.
Wait, how did you get all that stuff?
Huh?
He finished the streamlined
That
version.
was so not cool.
Oh.
That was so unbelievably not cool.
If they would have told you the side,
If they
that
had
would've-
just told me, like literally, they just told me, hey, like I know they told me at first, but I didn't read it fast enough to know what it said. If they had just
I was hoping
had,
it'd pop up
yeah,
again.
I was hoping either it'd pop up again or it would just have it up in the top corner, so I knew. But like, holy Christ!
All right, building Worm Prime.
Send me a goddamn invite. Get me out of this hellhole.
And there.
Alright, give me 1 second, because I just found out I have 51 intrinsics left.
Holy Lord Almighty. That was like an actual nightmare I could not wake up from.
Sweet. I need Oricans. Or. Oricon? Fuck.
Yeah, okay. So now I gotta do the experience and the
Yeah, I need
circuit.
Orchid cells. Also, were you talking to me, Travis, when you asked how did I get all that stuff? I just got it from the market.
Oh, okay.
God, I'm actually terrified to see what the fucking Duviri experience is. Because if it's the lone story as well as side objectives, I'm just like, no, get me out.
I'm trying to get every single.
Yes, the
Prime
Duviri.
thing
No,
in the
that's what
game.
that is, though. Actually.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
And then the circuit's just the good stuff, and only the good stuff.
Kill me. Actually kill me.
Like, I'm almost not even really sure why there's, like, all three of them, because the middle one is the other two put together, and then the one is just the story, and the one is just the Warframe. I guess just to break it down if people want to just spam
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah, most likely, yeah.
So are we
Okay,
running
so-
relics?
I think we're running Citrine.
Oh.
We can just
I
run
don't know if
my brain
Citrine
can
once.
take that.
Just once. Just so that way I have it completed. That's all I want.
Okay,
Okay.
I vote somebody else plays,
What does that
Titania this time.
Yeah. So you want to be able to actually do something this time?
Drifter?
Okay, so when
Like,
it looks
I
like the
killed, like-
bird is just a decoration.
That's fine. That's all I care about.
I just wish I had something to fucking level. Who's fun? Pick a fucking Warframe out of your hat
Zaku.
that I
Did you
might
ever
have.
notice how
Okay,
that thing hangs in the sky overhead, and
was
yet
thinking about
nobody
trying
ever
Fabad,
wants to talk
because
about
he has,
it?
like, different
Like,
abilities than what I remember him
it's
having
not really
forever
there.
ago.
Wukong it is.
Grendel.
I don't have
No,
a
Grendel, man.
No, why would
Limbo's
people have the Grundler?
cool. That's fair. I mean, you could buy him like I did because, lol, imagine.
That's
Yeah, imagine going through the modless missions to get
Yeah.
the Grundler.
Imagine. Imagine being able to do the modless missions
Whoa.
to get the Grundler.
What
Imagine.
disconnected from my computer just now?
Look, I did it with Frost.
Wait, some of the
Oh,
helmets.
Korra Prime would be a good one.
Get,
Korra Prime's fun. Or Revenant, be the
yeah.
Disco Ball. Or
I
Mirage,
didn't realize
get a
there were
Disco Ball.
helmets that affect your stats.
You know what?
There's helmets that like do like I have this arcane gambit helmet for Vauban, and it says it increases his parkour speed but reduces ability duration.
What? These Enigmas.
The
things,
only
what are
problem with the
these?
arcane helmets is they remove an
I need
arcane
50 of
slot
them,
from
so
the
where am I
Warframe.
getting these?
Well, I didn't even know that
Resource
those were
obtained
like
by
a thing.
solving
I thought
Enigma
all
puzzles
the
in
helmets were
Duviri.
just
They are used to
strictly
purchase
cosmetic.
the
They
watchful
might
pair
No.
well
art
arcane
or
slots
Rictus,
are
yeah.
kind of
Enigma
new.
puzzles are obelisk statues that feature 3 random symbols with
so,
a watchful pair.
arcane helmets are a relic of the
The
past,
symbols on the
really.
statues surrounding cylinder-like
Like they're
objects.
super old
Symbols that are
things, because
correctly matched
then
are highlighted
the
with a
arcane
glowing
system
circle
was
cast on the symbol
developed.
and opposite.
But you can still use the helmet,
Opening an obelisk statue
but it
include a
will
chance to drop
remove one of your
Synta
arcane
blueprint and its
slots.
component part blueprints, Enigma Gyrum, etc.
And like
Okay.
the stuff you get
This
from the
sounds
actual
like something
arcanes
that's
is way
in
better
the
than
experience that I'm gonna have to find.
anything the helmets do.
Which is annoying because I really.
I thought we got 2 arcane
because I
things the last
really
game that
want
we
that
did.
owl really
it's only
bad.
looking
we
like
got
So
2 arcanes.
that's gonna be fun to deal with.
It's only letting me
not right now though.
look at 1. It
Do
says
you
I only
have-
have 1 of 48.
One of for collected?
Yeah.
It might be because you didn't do something yet. Oh, which one do you have?
Good question.
You probably have, which one was it? Where Steadfast.
Steadfast, yeah.
I knew it. Okay. So the reason you can't see the other one is because you have to get Steel Path
Oh,
first.
there it is. Nope, I found it.
You found
I just
it?
had to I had just had to open my arcanes thing. So now I have 2 primary.
Oh,
plated
were you
rounds.
you were on the Warframe arcanes and just looking at those?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
no,
those
that
are
makes
still the only ones that I have. Because
Okay.
I haven't gotten any yet.
Okay, I was thinking that since you haven't unlocked Steel Path, you don't know what a primary adapter is.
I mean, I
But no,
don't.
okay.
But...
Everyone pulling together.
Yeah. Because during an update, they decided to give
If the Arkham somewhere, there's a
Uh,
version of me who stayed behind.
primaries and secondaries arcane
I
slots too,
hate her.
but you need to do Steel Path to get the thing to unlock one,
Oh, okay.
because it's Steel Path that solely dropped the original primary and secondary arcanes. So it was like all self-contained, but now they're breaching
Ready
containment.
to deploy you wherever you can do the. Let's go forward in mutual.
Also, I'll invite you two back, and when Shin's ready,
I'm ready. Just send me an invite.
Alright.
I'm just on the Zeraman right now.
Talk to me. The hours I spent struggling to
Fair.
understand eternalism, and here you are, embodying it. Reconstruction of the past is possible.
Alright, there's the invite. Give me 2 seconds.
Yes. Goodbye for now.
I just want more weapons to level.
Go to the market. Find some blueprints. That's what I do.
I'm...
Either find some blueprints or just buy them from the market. Fucking... Did you level your Arcwing? That can level too? Oh, that's an Arcwing.
It's mostly leveled up.
Yeah, go, like, fucking... Just go to the market and either buy weapons or just buy the blueprints and start making them.
I've made a lot of stuff. I just gotta wait.
Yeah. Well, then you have plat. Fucking just rush it then.
No, God no. I only have 970 plat left.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Your life's so hard.
Well, considering the fact that he started the night at 1600, I mean, that's...
No, I started the night at 2200.
That's so much worse. That's significantly worse.
Come on. Plenty needs.
I bought a couple bundles for
Who the hell?
cosmetic stuff. That's Travis.
Oh. Wow. Alright, in my defense, we've never actually played together, so I didn't actually
Have
know
we
what your
not
name
actually?
was. I don't think so, actually.
Interesting.
So I didn't actually know what your name was. How do you add friends in this game again?
You gotta show profile. Oh no, yeah, you just gotta. What Warframe are you on, Travis? Is that Hydroid?
No, that is Vauban.
Oh. That thing looks interesting.
It looks very ugly, yes, I know. I tried to make it as...
No, I don't think it
ugly
looks
as I possibly
ugly.
could.
The helmet just looked like Hydroids for a second.
It's not his base helmet, it's a different one.
No, I think it looks pretty cool. I like the accents. It looks really dope.
I like your little shirt.
Honestly, you kind of look like a one of the first generation Big Daddies.
Yeah.
Without the cool looking helmet.
Yeah, I see it.
If you see the legs, it really brings it all together.
Oh wow, is that what Carrier Prime looks like? Jesus.
Yeah.
Huh? on Chaotic?
No, I was just looking at the equipment on Travis's profile.
Oh, yeah.
Looking
Carrier
at the
Prime
most
looks a lot cooler when
Yeah.
it doesn't look like that.
By the way.
When it
And,
doesn't look
I mean-
like a flush bag.
Is that
Carrier.
what Zaku looks like? That's the Zaku skin, right?
That's Zaku's skin.
Yeah.
I do not like that at all.
I love it.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one either.
What?
I don't like base Zaku either. I think he looks very ugly.
Well, I mean, he's like an amalgam of I think like 3 different Warframes.
Yeah.
So. You know.
Now you're is that Wukong Prime?
I'm Wukong Prime, yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick actually.
Thank you.
Let's see. My most used things: Atlas Prime still, which is kind of surprising.
That's just the
actually.
base one.
I thought Zaku would have
Fuck,
overtaken this
Chaotic?
by now.
What is that operator suit?
Bubonico.
Ain't you have
Oh,
giant
you're
human wings?
Twin Gravitas,
That's
Heliacore,
an
Shade Prime,
ephemera
yeah.
for
Yeah.
some Halloween
Yeah.
thing.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Holy shit.
I'm actually surprised these have not changed yet.
Are there
Considering
any
the fact that
good
I've been using
Wukong
Nanobrick a
skins?
lot.
I
But
haven't
then
even
again,
looked.
I've done
Kind of reminds me
almost
of
the whole
like
game on
Kerrigan.
Bubonico.
Ooh, that's actually cool.
What are you guys looking at?
I'm looking at Wukong skins.
Ah.
Yo, Wukong has some dope skins.
Oh shit, that's so weird. So you see my child operator. When I look at mine, I see the big one.
Yeah, it shows
Oh,
the
is that
standard
is
operator,
this
it looks like.
just for all of them?
Oh, no, because it does. Well, oh, that's right, because if you look at your own, it doesn't count. That's what I was going to say, because
Yeah.
mine doesn't.
Yeah,
But
'cause
yeah,
mine's
I don't.
Yeah, I guess it is the child. Weird.
Yeah, because I plan on never using the regular operator ever again.
Yeah, imagine.
There's you can have an adult one.
Don't worry about it.
I mean,
No,
I don't
no,
care.
Yeah, you
I
once
don't
you do
care
once
about
you do
the
the once you
story.
play the new war, you get it.
Yeah, you get the
Okay.
Drifter.
Ah.
It's literally the same character, just
An adult.
not the same character, but is, yeah.
It's
Wibbly
adult.
wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yes. He is alternate reality you,
Yes.
but you are alternate reality him.
Let's make this place work.
All right, so
We need a Titania.
I can do it.
I don't have that yet,
Buy stuff.
or I would be running
kill
it.
stuff,
I'll do it.
Repeat.
Yeah, if there was another stupid strong Gara, I'd be Titania.
Let's see here.
Oh, I didn't realize you could see who you're marked for death by. I'm marked for death by Zanuka and the Stalker.
How did you see that?
Go to your profile.
It's
profile.
also on your profile.
Oh, yeah, I'm just marked for death by the stalker.
The Groostrag 3 still on me, and the Stalker.
Oh,
I
yeah,
swear,
well,
the Stalker one never falls off.
No, I don't. I doubt
He
it.
just gets progressively pissed off.
Hex, can you add me to your clan or whatever?
Yeah, we should be
I
able to.
think so.
I think either any of us can do it. I think actually.
Only place to find decent weapons on this void-forsaken
Hold
ship.
on. Clan.
Invite member.
Well, there's
Here we go.
I don't remember how.
I got it.
Oh, invite member.
Your clan has reached a maximum size and cannot accept more members.
Whoa.
How many people do we have?
We're at 1,000.
Oh
If you're not ready to fight,
Oh.
just keep walking.
no! Oh no!
We're genuinely at
We should
1,000.
we should kick somebody. I don't know if we can do that.
Just start randomly kicking people.
Just
Oh,
kick
God.
some recruits, some random,
Oh,
very
God.
low level recruits.
I'm not doing that. You can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want that blood on
That's
my
if you
hands.
even have permissions.
I mean, we have
I don't
permission to
think
invite
those
people.
There are 935 people offline right now. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, like you'd have to find out what the higher up ranks are and ask one of them.
I mean, we can view the hierarchies.
Yeah. See if any of them are even on to ask them to. It's like, hey, we got an active.
They're
Can
generally
you-
pretty cool. I don't know who the leader is, though.
Fuck if I know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Bushman.
No. Look, all we gotta do is we just gotta increase our rank, I think.
I don't think you can get higher than
No,
1,000.
I don't think you can go higher than 1,000.
Well, shit. Alright, well, I'm Titania, so...
I will say, you can just go to... Because I just found this one.
I'd totally invite if it was cross-platform.
There's a lot of, like... If you go to the featured dojos, those are pretty cool, and they generally have a lot of good ones. I don't remember how to search, because I haven't had to do that for a while. But there's ones where, like, you just have to send, like, an application, basically, and then look for, are they going to kick you after X amount of time? Do they have all of this stuff researched? Some of them would be like, we don't have tax for trades or whatever. Just look for those. And they usually, like, get you in right away. That's how I found this one. And they're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
I destroyed my clan for you for nothing.
Okay. No shit.
I mean, you don't... To be fair, I didn't think that we'd be full.
I was jebaited, bamboozled.
Yeah. You got
Yeah, you
fucked,
were.
dude. But yeah, Shin, do you know what your job is?
Fly around, profit?
Fly around, collect the crystals. They'll be marked blue on your map, so you know where they are.
Fly around, collect crystals.
That is your entire
hookers
job.
and
You don't
blow.
gotta kill a goddamn thing.
Got it.
2 hookers and an 8-ball.
Alright.
That's why I didn't want to do it, because it's boring as fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna need some energy.
The corpus and grenades
Okay, so just come to the center and I will drop
so intertwined
the
with
energy.
that a tunnel forever links them. Protect them at all
Cool, now I get
costs.
to try all these different things that I have.
Old War. Warframe made crystal castles.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do
Caskets for who?
anything.
Elric and
Not gonna be able to do dick all.
Mighty good genes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Dope.
using Rubico.
Genes for the two.
Dope.
And only Rubico.
So am I...
Dope.
Like,
Hey, at least
do
you
I
can
need to
summon your monkey
put
and he
these
can do
crystals
it.
somewhere, or do I just
that's
hold
true.
them?
No. It's not even a hold, it's just a collect and done.
Oh, okay, cool.
Once we hit 50, it refreshes the crystal, it activates the auto turret basically, and we get the resources from this mission.
Oh, okay.
So like it is imperative for less farming that we get as many as physically possible.
Noted.
So, like I told him when he was Titania, like you are the most important one here.
Alright.
Have fun with power and responsibility.
Yay!
Wait, we gave that to Shin?
Haha!
Yeah.
You've been fooled!
Bamboozled again.
Twice in like 5 minutes.
It was me, Dio.
I did it!
Rania.
It was me, Barry. I'm the one who is jerking you off in your sleep.
What?
Heyo!
Remember that one time you touched that girl and nutted immediately? That was me.
That was me, Barry. God, imagine being that awful. God damn. And I like
Flying
Zoom
around
too.
at
Or
the
not
speed of sound.
the reverse flash.
Huh. Well, that seems kind of cool.
Why?
Vauban.
I don't know if he's like super great because he doesn't seem like he would clear things really fast, but I like his little like gadgets and stuff.
So, let me put it this way: after they reworked him, I've never seen one around again.
Yeah.
He used to be pretty good, and people would use him all the goddamn time. I've seen zero. Okay, so now we go through the hallway. There's crystals in here to collect as well.
Whoa, hold on. This escalated real quick.
And you only got 30 seconds to collect as many in here as possible.
Okay. We were on Mars for a second. Like, this escalated real fast.
Oh yeah, now we're going to the corpos. Yeah, so every rotation, it's one round that side, one round this side, and then
tried to save them by encasing them in her
it
crystal. It
has
is
to
their
extract or
remains,
not.
and the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
I turned you off, game. God damn it. That's gonna get broken by a nullifier. I know it.
Well, my damage is gonna fall off pretty quickly, just because I do not have all of my mods in this, because I am working on formatting it, so...
I'm also guessing you don't have an art gun you can use.
No.
Didn't think so.
Real soon. Right now.
Alright. Pads in the
So, I will say,
Juice me up,
as
bro.
soon as,
Juice me up.
As soon as my damage is falling off, I can just also help with collecting.
Crystals?
Yeah. I was kind of already doing that last time, because I'm pretty decent at being able to shoot the Monaco and move.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, for like the first 4-5 rounds, basically anyone can get the crystals on the Grenier side because they can't do shit.
Where the fuck are they? Oh, where the hell are these crystals? God damn.
Yeah, the only problem is Corpus have nullifiers. Fuck you.
Wow, they're really putting these crystals just real out of the way.
Yep.
Christ.
Everywhere and anywhere. You know?
For fun time, right?
I mean, like, it's
You
fine.
actually-
It's just, like, annoying. 'Cause I'm like, I'm trying to find them, and I'm, like, on top of them on the
Just
map. and
listen
I'm like,
for them.
where?
Yeah.
You'd actually be pretty good at collecting with Hex, because you got Cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud
Also, I
good.
know where they are.
Yeah. Alright.
I would...
So,
Also, Cloud only uses fucking 10.
Tenergy.
Tenergy.
Okay, speaking of 10, we've got 2 seconds left, so
Oh.
head towards the door. S17, that's the Strun blueprint.
Wait,
We
why
already
are we
got that by
I don't-
accident.
Wait, why are we continuing?
We do this.
A lot.
Well, I mean, I only wanted to do it for the completion.
Oh, well,
Through the tunnel of
Which is why I was like, why are we continuing? I thought we were just gonna leave.
Alright,
well, at this
I guess
point, we're
we'll
gonna
do one
go
more.
until the Rubico's done.
Okay.
Since it's basically like Hydron,
Alright.
only with extra goodies.
Oh
Hex,
my
it's
god,
on you
I
now.
have...
Yeah, so once your thing hits 30 with bonus experience, let us know.
I will.
And then we'll drop. I thought we were actually gonna farm this thing.
No. You guys were already doing that when you abandoned me.
Give your boosty pad.
But I figured
We also-
since you guys were already doing that, I wouldn't put you through the suffering again, just for my own selfish reasons.
Yeah,
But
I'll probably do this like maybe once a day.
Shit.
Oh, that works on enemies too. I did not understand that.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that's my boosty pad.
Oh.
But it works on them too if they run over it.
Yeah, because I got sent flying and it kind of pissed me off.
Amazing.
So I could just put it on like a
You can
ledge.
BM the shit out of people. Alright, I'm at 22.
22 with bonus?
With bonus.
Okay, that's not
When you
too
get to
bad.
flat 20, let us know.
Well, was there any experience on that before? Or
I don't
were you on flat 0? Because if it was flat 0,
No,
as
I
soon
was
as
on
you hit...
8.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, so what does the overdriver do?
Yeah, because something I figured out and told Shin was, if you go from 0 to flat 20, bonus experience is guaranteed to get you to 30.
Oh.
So always shoot for flat 20 from fresh.
Yeah,
It has
I'm
literally never been wrong.
That can't
I'm
confirm.
at 16 right now.
Yeah. Like, if you had any amount of experience, then it kind of throws off everything. But yeah, 0 to 20 is perfect.
Dude, these crystals
That's usually
like,
what I
spawn a
go
little
for,
bit
but I also
faster than
check quite a bit. I'm almost at 18, so I'll check when it hits like 21 or 22, and we should be good.
Yeah, because the first levels take literally nothing. We should be fine.
Then
He
I'm
just
gonna have to do
seems
this
very fun
over
to
and
play.
over and over. Hey, I mean, if you have fun with it, that's all that matters. Like, I don't think I kind of am just lucky that the frames that I like the most are also pretty good.
Now, I don't care if the frames I like are good or not. I'm gonna use Ureli, period.
Oh, yeah, we're almost done.
I enjoyed Zaku a lot more.
Did I
than
do
thought
a
I would.
special animation because I threw that in the air? No fucking way.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was like with Citrine. Citrine's a beast.
Well, also Citrine, yeah, Citrine's pretty good.
When extreme emotions
Like, she's one of the first frames that I actually like that spams abilities like it's no tomorrow.
might this
Fucking,
explain the connection between these crystals?
I do Nidus in Naros. I like Wukong. Wukong's not necessarily the best, but he's really good at a lot of shit. He's really good at trivializing a lot of the more grindy things.
Yeah, I literally only use
Yeah, like
Wukong
the
for the
index.
index.
Yeah.
Give that liquored up
he's
monkey
good
a
for
shotgun.
what is
There
it?
you go.
He's good for farming Argon crystals. As long as you have an Anaros, then it's doubly easy. But he can just fly around the map and destroy shit for no cost.
I need to pick me up.
Oh, are you in a?
Yeah, it's fine.
Out
I
of
got
mana?
some. I'll use it.
Yeah, do your own work. Stop copying.
Yeah, but mine's probably better.
Yeah.
Actually. Because mine does 100 a pip. For 4 pips.
You can upgrade them?
Yeah, there's 3 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large.
Oh, that's for those. I thought that was just like how many you get.
I mean, there's also for how many you get.
Oh.
Because, like, I get 100 larges
Interesting.
whenever I make mine.
Oh, interesting. I never knew that.
So I don't need to make them often. But when I do, it takes like 90,000 nanospores.
But when I do, I prefer Dosecus.
I've never had it as Seki's.
Neither am I.
Neither am
I've heard it's not very good.
I don't think most alcohol is really good.
Agreed.
Okay, I only like maybe 2 kinds of beer. I like cervezas, they're great, and pilsners. Those are also both pretty light.
I'm more of a cider person, personally.
Cider's great. I don't necessarily classify that as beer, though.
It's not.
We're talking
That's why I
beer.
said I prefer cider. It's not beer, it's cider.
Yeah.
Is your gun done? Because we got 20 seconds.
Let's check.
Where
No,
the fuck
26.
are these crystals?
26. I guess we're going one more. Were they in the elevator?
No, they were somewhere else. Like, I was like right on top of them, but I could not find them.
Neo C3, Cobra and Crane. I don't know what that is.
Sword and Shield.
Cobra Crane is a sword and board game.
I might have gone in here too.
Yeah, you can go in too early, but they'll still spawn. So it's not the end of the world or anything. Nice. Ronnie.
Oh, I don't know how I...
Yeah, got all of them?
I think we did.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I think we found a better Titania.
Ha-ha!
No offense.
I can go all day and
feels bad.
I am the real Bumblebee.
Also, that's fine. Now you can have fun doing that job all the
Yeah,
time.
you have been relegated to being Congratulations.
I'm gonna have fun actually playing the game.
Look,
I
Asatanya
don't know.
flying around is playing the game.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, like, it's just flying around.
And I get to play the role that I generally play in games, the fucking sniper that just sits in one spot.
And I get to do what I try and do.
You carry.
Become way too
just carry
overpowered
us.
and just go. Cause that's always how it goes. Neo. God. I want to play Neo again, but at the same time.
I want to beat Neo 1, but I don't like it nearly as much as 2.
No, 2 is
pretty good.
Really?
I played a very small amount of 1. I played all of 2.
We got through all of 2 and all the DLC, and we had a pretty fucking good time.
It was okay.
Yes. I also bought the one that was kind of like Neo, but not near as good, that came out a little while ago.
Wolong?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that it had some issues on PC. But that overall, it was a pretty fun game.
I personally didn't have too many issues. Me and my friend had some problems with the multiplayer aspect. But I need to go back and play it.
God, this gun is fucking nuts. Oh, hey, speaking of.
What gun is that? The Rubico?
Rubico Prime.
Yeah, you...
Yeah, okay, we're done.
Alright, so we just gotta finish off this rotation. Hopefully drop a part. Who knows?
Can it drop her parts?
Yeah.
Oh.
So everything that you can buy from the shop is also droppable.
Oh.
It's also another thing they streamline. It's
Okay.
like you can either get it from the rotation, or here's this alt currency you can earn in mission.
Alright, I
to
don't
just
hate that.
buy
Yeah,
it.
it's nice. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, because like the first one to do it was Volruna, where they added the Luathrax Plasm, which does the exact same thing.
But I will say, that bundle is so fucking worth it.
Oh yeah, like
Iron crystal is destroyed. The tunnel
Varuna
connection
is-
collapses.
I like
Do
her.
not let that happen.
I like her a lot too. I just don't. She's not exceptional in one area that my other frames are not.
No, and like what she wants you to do is kind of interesting, because like she's a mixed primary melee frame where she
Plus-
does different things based on them, prioritizes headshots a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it works really well
Dude,
with the
you know who
Rubico.
really prioritizes headshots? Fucking Haro.
The Nell.
Yeah, Haro and
Haro and
fucking
the Nell.
Yeah. God damn. Oh, I'm out of energy.
Alright.
You guys need to kill more things and drop more of the energy orbs.
Honestly, if that was working, we'd be doing it.
Like, genuinely, like, I only have to
Honestly,
ever
I
stop for
haven't been
energy
seeing a
once,
lot.
and then it's just, I'm always picking up energy orbs.
I haven't been seeing a lot drop from the things that I kill.
Yeah, I feel like having a Necros for this mission would be nice.
Would be fantastic. Who is also
Since you-
somebody I play a lot.
Yeah, like since you have to fuel a Titania, having a Necros would be really good. Since we're done, there's no need to watch the timer to go to the door again.
Is it possible to get her blueprint from this, or just?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's literally everything. Her blueprint, her melee's blueprint, her shotgun's blueprint, and all the parts for them too. Just everything. It's just there's a secondary option to pick them all up if you get fucked. It helps when RNG's. Hey!
Oh, hey, I
Where's
got the receiver.
Chlorophyll? I think that's the part I already had.
Impressive, Tenno. You held them all back.
I'm assuming it's her gun.
It's the melee.
That's a.
But-
It's a heavy scythe or just a
It's
regular scythe.
a scythe and a gun blade at the same time.
Is it as broken as the Redeemer?
Redeemer is not as good anymore.
Is it not?
No.
I remember that thing being stupidly fucking
It
strong.
used to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
but-
it was.
It's
when
not
I-
as good.
yeah,
It's not
when
bad.
I tried it, it was pretty okay. I think the one you want is the Stofa.
The Stropha.
Yeah.
The Stropha's a goddamn beast.
That's the one you really want.
Oh. Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that I finally spec'd down my wolf sledge.
Hey, my field rod finally came in!
Yes.
Yay! After
It's
2
about
days!
It's about damn.
Invite me back, I'm gonna go to my orbiter.
I also want to go check the citrine shop.
Where is the citrine shop?
It's OTAC.
Oh, you're right!
Yeah.
That's right, I should go do that too then. I really do hate the fact that, like, leaving an area makes you leave the squad. It's such an annoyance.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
Yeah, it's like, especially if you're just going to a hub.
Yeah. It, like, it shouldn't do that. It's so weird that it does.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. Nothing says true love.
Hex,
like
do you want to go to the
minerals.
Necrolisc or not?
Sorry, I was just.
Wow, that is so much.
Oh, it's worse. Citrine's 500, 500.
What is
yeah, I
the
see that.
Necrolist? I can't vote. Or wait, hold on.
It's on Deimos. It's
Oh,
the
have
one
you
on Deimos.
done
I
the
haven't done
Cambrian Drift? Oh. So it's probably gonna boot you when I do this.
Probably.
Faceted tie,
Alright,
Tiamat,
no, I'm going.
2 argon crystals. Okay. Well, the good news is I can basically make everything. The bad
Okay,
news
no,
is,
I'm here.
Wow, that's literally so much.
Yeah. Like.
Oh yeah. How do we check?
Hot damn.
How much?
So they make it so you still have to try and farm her. But
That's fair.
if it
What are
doesn't
we-
work out, you have options.
What are we doing here?
I'm just checking OTAC to see where my
Yeah,
citrine
I don't-
shit is. Okay.
How do you check?
Do you even have OTAC and Lloyd?
Let's you and I have a chinwag.
There is nobody right here. If that's who you're talking about.
Where I'm standing?
No.
Then no, you can't.
Oh, I can't even.
Can't even. On a scale of 1 to even, you cannot.
As you wish.
And yes, the chlorophyll receiver was the part that I already had.
Okay, so Crystal.
Okay, so basically, I feel like
Go
I just
on,
want to
dear.
save up for the entirety of the blueprints, and then just fill in the blanks when the time comes.
Very kind. Always nice to see you.
Oh yeah, all this shit's really expensive. Damn, you'd have to farm the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah.
Or you're really lucky, one of the two.
Quite pleased to see you.
6.5% chance for for each of them, or a 9.3 for the blueprint. The blueprint actually has the highest chance.
So here's a good question: is that on a certain rotation, or is it literally just every round?
It says approximately 16 C rotations.
Mining is good.
Okay, so it is that kind of rotation.
Keep on mining.
What does that do?
Okay. Is it AABC?
Mining is
It
like
just
normal?
no, it just says C.
You're a
C,
good
C,
miner,
C.
Chip. Keep on
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Where are you looking this up at?
Just on the fandom, Warframe fandom wiki.
I mean, under what? Like what main?
Then go on, dear.
It's just under acquisition.
May you have much joy on it.
I'll just.
Hold on, I can get there from Citrine. That's fine. Okay, so from Citrine, it
350 of each fragment type. The main blueprint requires 500, totaling 1,550 crystal fragments.
Okay, so mirror defense.
Let's scurry back quick. Skippy hop.
Wait, what? On ability cast, 20% chance that the next 3 abilities will not cost energy? That seems so fucking good. Holy
It's
shit.
great. It's so helpful, actually.
That sounds incredibly good.
Yeah. That has
What's
helped
on your
me
mind, dreamer?
so many times.
Okay.
Just because, like, when you're playing by yourself, you like almost never get energy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Like,
all
it's
I
so
need to
hard
know.
get
So
that momentum
yes,
going.
it does run an AABC rotation.
I'm gonna be.
So you only have a chance at